There is a huge potential for the boosting of Nigeria's GDP.
Global demand for mineral resources is on the rise, but Nigeria is losing its mineral wealth to illegal miners, with hundreds of people buried alive in mining pits across the country.
They will come shooting sporadically and drive these people out of their area, take over the area because they want to do mining.
As government seeks to boost foreign exchange earnings, what must be done to maximize solid mineral potential in Nigeria? Nigeria boasts of over 40 solid minerals worth an estimated $750 billion identified in about 500 locations. In neighborhoods like this in north-central Nigeria's Plateau State, dozens of artisanal miners risk it all in search of tin. In 1999, 52-year-old Victor Davo was one of such miners striving to make ends meet. The father of 6 ran out of luck when a mining pit collapsed on him, damaging his spinal cord.
I
was in a pit when a stone rolled down and fell on my leg. Those that were there tried to help me out. I asked them to leave me when I felt I could pull myself up. But while I was crawling out, the pit collapsed on my back.
Despite his condition, mining is all Victor is still holding on to.
I believe someday I will succeed through this artisanal mining, and I will help my family and people around me.
In Minna, capital of north-central Nigeria's Niger State, Jibrin's wife and daughter, who worked as artisanal miners, were swept away by water at a mining site in June this year.
When she was alive, I would sometimes be away for a month in the bush. But since she died, I had to change, especially because of the children. Raising them hasn't been easy.
There are thousands of artisanal miners across Nigeria, many of them women and children, desperate for survival. Not even the frequent reports of miners buried alive or trapped in mining pits seem enough to deter them. These fatalities are not limited to miners. In 2010, over 400 children died from lead poisoning associated with artisanal gold mining in northwestern Nigeria's Zamfara state. In an ongoing effort to structure activities of artisanal miners, government says more than 100 cooperatives have been formed, but that high-profile mineral thieves are now taking over communities.
They would come with either cutlasses, or they'll come with guns, or they'll come with fire. They will not even talk to the people in the village. They will come shooting sporadically and drive these people out of their area, take over the area because they want to do mining.
In a report, the Nigeria Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative (NAITI) says Nigeria earned 814.590 billion naira or $482.7 million from the solid minerals in 15 years.
A lot of people doing it at the back door and taking it out without passing through due processes. So a lot has been wasted.
What you have in the existing structure is a situation where in every state, in all the 36 states, including the FCT 37, you have only one federal mines inspector, at most 1 or 2 staff under him. And these people are to police the length and breadth of the whole state. So you find out that you have barely little or no monitoring of what is really being extracted.
Authorities say Nigeria loses $9 billion annually to illegal mining, but with the right structures in place, the country could block these financial holes.
So what are we agitating for? An independent agency that will be responsible for monitoring and inspection of the mining sites.
Nigeria's constitution bestows the powers to determine the use of mineral resources on the federal government, with land ownership under the prerogative of state governments. Some experts believe this is discouraging investment in the mining sector.
As it is, you find out some people will be mining in some places. We don't know. And when we arrest them, they will tell you they have getting clearance from the federal mining officer.
We're changing that now, that ab initio, you have to obtain the consent. After identifying your site, then you obtain the consent of the host communities before even applying for your license, and before we can give approval. So it's now a precondition.
Although the existing legal framework makes provision for the Mineral Resources and Environmental Management Committee (MIREMCO) in states, an ongoing constitutional review seeks to give states autonomy over mineral resources.
This bill is one that will amend Section 44 of the Constitution to remove natural resources of all sorts from the exclusive list and to be put on the concurrent list.
As with many sectors in the country, poor infrastructure remains a challenge for many investors.
A whole lot of mining pits and ponds are being managed by quacks, people who know nothing or next to nothing about mining.
You find out that foreigners, most especially Chinese, are the ones who have the large mines. Why? Is because they have funds available. They can afford every kind of machinery that they will work with.
According to Standard & Poor, as of 2023, Nigeria's exploration budget is ranked 12th in Africa with $2.5 million or 4.193 billion naira, a far cry from the $41.732 million or 70 billion naira required.
We don't have industries that mine, that refine those minerals in the country. For example, all these industrial minerals, all we mine are taken out of the country for processing.
Investors will always want to see safer and cheaper investment havens. It is very clear that the business climate in Nigeria is hostile.
As government aims to secure Nigeria's mineral resources, officials appear to be working at cross purpose. In March, Minister of Solid Minerals Dele Alake launched the Mining Marshal's Force to secure the nation's minerals.
To be an inter-security agency outfit. However, the orientation of this will be different. The kitting will be different.
However, the Senate has a different proposal to establish the Nigerian Mines Rangers Service. As the debate continues, analysts say more will be required to go against the high and powerful illegal miners.
Number one, government needs to push funds to the mining sector. Government needs to push support, machine supports, and equipment support for them to be able to maximize the mining sector. If they don't do that, where you don't sow, you can reap.
The best thing is to embark on mass education, sensitization, and compensation, whether for the host communities, or for the government, or for the workers.
We are advocating that 5% of all minerals extracted should be given to the host communities for community development.
Nigeria is in desperate need for foreign exchange earnings. As the world seeks alternative sources for energy, Solid Minerals offers an opportunity for growth, but experts say infrastructure remains critical to boosting the sector. Ayuba Ilya, Gist, Nigeria.